on. Start the intro. Loud noises! Woohoo! Who's ready for some game? The Falcon! Oh, lost my headphones. It's funny because like I was speaking to my wife like 5 minutes ago. I was like, okay, honey, I'm gonna go start yelling, and she was like, oh, come on. My setup is kind of funky. I'm actually working on that. Me and Emily trying to revamp the entire setup. I got to improvise. You're gonna see like on the bottom right is gonna be very, very high polished setup. All right, there you go. Working on Infernax Pro Setup 2.0. Huh? You got like 15 years of experience, man. Look at that. I thought it was 3.0. I cannot even write a digit. So without further ado, let's go into interface over here. What I want to do today is, remember last week I did the quest complete. When you finish a quest, it goes like quest complete and all that. There's one thing, it all works. It's way better now. It feels better when you have the controller in your hand and you're playing. It feels way better than what it was before. But when you complete the quest, it goes really like, it falls very flat. So you go, you start the quest, you're going up, you see some updates, but when it's finished, the hero goes like this, and then there's like a plus 100 coin that goes above it, and you finish a quest, but it's fell, you know, it has to be celebrated a little bit more, you know? How you like my t-shirt, by the way? Look at those shapes. My favorite one is this one, this little dude over here. Looks like the Squidward, the beautiful Squidward. You remember the news I had here in the bottom of the of the page where it says like, hey, my name is Latch, this is what I do, blah blah blah. So we redid that, and since OBS doesn't want to read Swift anymore, well, it's gonna be dead in about 2 months. We're trying to do the same thing, but with HTML5. And the good news is we've been able to find a way to make alerts work with HTML5. So for those of you here who are interested of the Latch tool, who are using the Latch tools for streaming, we've been able to find a way to make animation from Animate and make it work in your OBS studio pretty easily. Gros Saint-Ouen. Ah, beautiful. That's the best lorem ipsum ever. For those of you who can speak French, apologies for what's in there. But hey, I'm a professional, and that's required. That's how it goes. Magic Potion. His name is Magic Potion. Isn't it great when you see the underwear of a video game? Like how it's done and all that, and you can see that the dev is making a bunch of jokes in there. And actually, I feel bad because I told the FX in the team, he made a joke inside the game, and I was like, yeah, it's funny, but can you remove it, please? Because we got caught at Berserk. There was one time where we wrote a bunch of crazy things in the credit section of a game. I believe it was BioBlast. And we're like, haha, funny, but we actually released it like this, like, oopsie! You know, it's not, when you distribute a Swift on the internet back then, it just go viral, and people just like copy paste on their website, so it goes like, whoosh! And there's no way to tell 900 website, like, hey, can you update my game? Like, no, it's, sorry, the credit section is a bunch of penis now. Whoopsie! Okay, I'm gonna try something. Boom. Boom. Quest. Pop up. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Quest pop up completed. Voila. And this animation will be slightly different. Slightly. Like this. I'm gonna change my movie clip because I made the mistake a million times. Quest pop up. Paddle, I'm gonna go completed. Voila. Okay. Okay. There we go. And here it goes. What? New quest. Delete. Okay. Well, instead of new quest, here is gonna be saying quest completed. And the other thing I want to do is have the little dialogue box over here. That dude over there. Yeah, this I hate too. There is no tween. Look at that. That's bad. Here. This one is okay because it feels choppy, you know. That is very NES. But this is not. We're gonna chop it down into segment. Boop, 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 like this. And we're gonna remove the tween. So it goes like... Oh, no. Remember when I started the stream, I said that probably some of the stuff will be broken because of my format? Well, we got our first occurrence of this very particular situation. I forgot my keyboard shortcut. So that's one of the things that Anime did that is really appreciated. They took the shortcut that was always the same for like million eons, and it's like, oh, you know what? We're gonna change it up. Yeah, probably just gonna need this part, right? Okay, so it goes like new quest, not new quest. It actually goes like quest completed, reward. Yeah, that's better. At least your attention is at the same place as well, you know? Since you are looking over there already, because everything is like moving over there, your eyes are over there. So if I had put the reward over there, it would have been weird to just jump across the street. I'm not a proper tech guy. I'm a phony. I just go like, this one seems nice, bye. Are you using Animate only for sprite sheet exporting, or no, we don't do that. Let me show you. So I have a very beautiful Flash to Unity tool here. So it starts with you showing your settings for Flash to we're using Texture Packer. Short answer, we're using Texture Packer. So we have a software specialized in animation, which is Animate, that exports stuff into Texture Packer that already pre-munch everything and put that into Unity. So Unity doesn't have to deal with any of that, all the animation and all that. You just have to read and put on the screen, you know. Because I don't believe in one software to rule them all. I think that if something like this exists, it's going to be good at everything, but not excellent at everything. Is this AS3, right? This is not. This is Animate, so this is Flash, but it's not AS3. We're not building the game in ActionScript anymore. We are using Unity for that. You can see here, beautiful Unity. It's just that to animate our stuff and to use the animation and all that, we are using Animate, which is a freaking cool program to animate. Don't try to make game with Animate, like, I mean, coding inside of Animate. I would not recommend that. But since we are old monkeys here at Berserk that work with Flash games for like 15 years, we have come with a very nice degree of experience with Animate. So we are really quick and efficient when it comes to animating with Animate. And also, except for Infernax, but our other game, we have a visual signature that is very attached to Flash and Animate, the same way as Behemoth or Juicy Beast. They have like a vector and cartoony signature. We have the same here. So, I was talking about my Flash to Unity. I have a special shortcut in Flash that just go like, yes, I have completed everything. It send a command over here to do the XML, and whenever it's this XML is being exported, it goes into Unity, and when I focus on Unity, boop, you can see that it gets crunched. So the XML gets all crunched into an asset. So everything is compiled, ready to go, and serialized. What's up, Daniel? Yay! Look at that reward, man. Pretty much all quests right now gives gold. So that's why I just put a gold over there just to test quickly. But I've picked up one of the few quests that doesn't do that for now. Do you sell your tools to other developer? No, I don't, because the reason, like, even if I gave it for free, people will like poke me every time and say like, hey, how does it work? You know, so I have like, if I put it on the over there on internet, I have to support it. And if I have to sell it, if I put a price on it, I have to support it. And I don't want to support that. Like, I don't want to create tool. I want to create games. So the tools I made were for our team here, so we can make game faster. If I put a price on it and give it to everyone, if you buy it for like $5 or whatever, and then it breaks, you're gonna ask me question, and I have to answer them. So yeah, I don't want that. It's just like adding a layer of jobs on top of what I want to do. Still great, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, so it still does this though. It did the hide stuff. It did hide it. That worked. Although quest completed. Let's close everything else. I'll fuck this. There we go. High reward content. Oh yeah, so yeah, I need the content. Boom, like this. Clear the basement. Okay, quest completed. Return to Daniel. No, I don't. I want you gone completely. Freaking reward. Public bull should show reward. Return that dude over there. Boom, like this. That will be a very easy function. Should show reward. And here, should show reward is the opposite of this. It's like above. All right. And here, if I should not show it, well, no, I'm gonna go positive first. Should show the reward, show cash, otherwise like hide it. All right, sweet. And finally here, like this. If you do this, else just keep it at 1. Return to Daniel in Darsamshire. Okay, it did work. Sweet. Okay, so it did work. Yup. At this point, I think I'm gonna close the stream. Last week, it took me like 2 hours to make the little very simple animation like this. Today, it took me like an hour and a half just to add the little reward thing. Why? Because I have to, you know, I have to plug everything together and think about all the different quests. Those is part of game dev. It can't always be like, wow, explosions and gore and stuff. The end of production is so difficult, you know, because you have 10 other ideas you want to work on, but you just want to finish this one. And when you play it, for example, you don't see the fun anymore. You see all the bugs and the thing that could be clearer and the polish that could be better and the sound missing. Like for real, this morning I was playing it and I had fun. So it's a fun game. It's a good game. It's going well, right? But it was not a pleasant experience. Why? Because you're playing a game, you have fun, but you are stressed as hell, as balls that's gonna break or crash or miss something. So you're just like adding a to-do list, like building a huge to-do list, and that's your task, you know? So as you play, you're like, oh, this has to be done. This has to be done. And you just pile weeks and weeks of work. And that is so difficult. You're playing your game and you're just like, oh my god, so much work needs to be done still, you know. But hey, it's part of the job. Game dev is 10% fun and 90% work. So it applies into game dev a lot. The other day I finished the last boss cinematic and very happy with the way it does, the way it goes. And yeah, so right now we're playing and twisting this thing, adding more polish there, adding more feedback. You know, the reward feedback was one of them. It was stupid when I was playing. It was like, oh, the quest is completed. What's my reward? Okay. You know, I did not see it because it was on my character, but my eyes were up there. It's a very small thing like this, but when you pile that up, it makes a bad experience for the player. And yeah, I love you all. You guys are the best. Especially you. You, looking at you. Bye.